fair. You good? Oh, you good.
That's just following his dreams. I just bought a boat and now I'm trying to stream. And I just bought some dope trying to find a fiend. My shoulders where they lean, plotting scheme.
They bring it hard that I fall that I never were. Anything you see me with, I heard it first. Yeah, I had to grind hard, never give up. Get my mind focused on them big bucks. They bring it hard that I fall that I never were. Anything you see me with, I heard it first. Yeah, I had to grind hard, never give up. Get my mind focused on them big bucks.
Come and see how I do this so effortlessly. Step on suckers, then I go and go step on the key. It's 23, all I do is press start on the key. Shoot from the locker room, my nigga, I'm curried from 3. All nets for smoking cars and small vets. When I was working the block, we gave a small test. Pieces free just to get the clientele built. Now me and Anti-Coon got the whole town lit.
Hey man, I'm sorry, I messed up. I fucked up. I lost my shit first. Sorry.
No, brother.
What's the deal, man? Y'all already know, man. This Red Pill Crib. I got a very, very, very special guest, man. I got to give my brother his flowers, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I love hip hop, nigga. This is where it started at. You feel me? But when you see somebody, and I'm looking. And I'm like, man, the numbers ain't congruent with the talent, bro. It's just not. It's just not congruent. So, you know what I'm saying? I see my bro. I'm like, bro, let me reach out. I don't know how niggas, you know, some niggas, they be like, nigga, I don't know you like that, nigga, what you on? But the nigga hit me, you know what I'm saying? He hit me back, you feel me? So we locked in, you know what I'm saying? I got my brother Chong Carter in here. Chong, introduce yourself. And then Fat Mike, I want you to tell everybody who he is, where to find you, all that.
Well, off top, I'm your absolute favorite Sean Carter, man, with the Academy KC, host of the Academy KC. Shout out to my big bro Red Pill for letting me in the chat today, man. Shout out to Fat Mike for being in the building, man. I appreciate y'all for letting me in here, man.
Always, bro. Fat Mike, what up, man?
Yes, Fat Mike, Fat MIC, like microphone. That's what we out here telling the bitches.
I like how you spelled the name, my nigga.
Yeah. I've been telling people though, like, cause I don't know why you putting that K in my name for. It's Mike, you spell,
right?
You know, but I've been in the penitentiary 15 years. I've been out for a couple. I lost my son, so I barely put out my first little music about a year and a half ago. Barely dropped my first little EPs and projects this year. So I've been traveling the last couple months, just trying to find my people, touch different algorithms, and do my thing.
For sure.
I'm in the Midwest right now.
Where you?
Trying
Okay,
to,
so that's what I wanted to ask you. Where you from?
I'm from Arizona,
Okay,
Southwest.
you from
Okay.
AZ, and then where you reside now?
Right now, I'm living nomadic.
Oh, you just moving?
Yeah, so I'm doing cartography for educational forum. It's also an art-based submission forum that I'm building for artists, but it's based on gameplay. And I've also put all the historical information we have at our disposal inside of it. So I put multi-levels, but it's basically for our children to make their own decisions. So it's based on debate and a seasonal consensus, and I'm divvying all my profits evenly between my participants, which is going to make it actually a democracy. I'm trying to do this for the babies.
Hey,
This nigga talk like you rap. I ain't gonna lie.
hey,
You
man,
talk like you rap. I'm sorry,
that's
Fat
tough.
Mike. I ain't mean to call you the N word. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
Nah, bro.
I'm not. So you know what it is with the language. We can't say a word or two without missing the appropriate direction. They've misled us. So that's the kind of the point of my whole thing and using. That's why I like this John Wayne song that you have on there. So a lot of people don't know his biggest role was Genghis Khan 10 Museum. So this whole road trip saga I written from the vantage point of Genghis Khan. So I'm the first artist to write with a visual entendre and walking doubles.
Jeez.
You know, hey, Chong, you know who Genghis Khan is, right?
Yeah.
The
So
guy.
it's important because as a Mexican, being that my people, the Native Americans that came before me, they came on the Bering Strait and they're a Mongoloid people. And the breeding that led from your complexion to mine is important because real life is in history is important because the pseudoscience of race was a war implementation.
See,
And that's
okay,
and that's where my message is at right now.
and that's why I tapped in with you, cause I heard that you got this character on the mic. Not
Yeah.
character. You have this like
It's
you
a
you are
presence, man.
artist. Like you got a
Yeah.
presence. But then you hear him talk. See, this is why I love the interviews, because this is why I kind of stopped doing the interviews, because a lot of niggas just rap ABC 1 2 3. But
Nah.
then I'm hearing you. I'm listening, my nigga. Like I'm Absol, J Electronica. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm that. So I'm listening to you, and I'm like, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So
It's
now
really so many great pens out here though.
it is.
It's a lot of LeBron pens out here though. Like the pens are crazy out here, but it's like it's really just that's just not what they want. So we're not getting it. But if you look though, like that's why I chose not to. I've had my for people who know and want to go look in for me and Rum Nitty history. I've already
Oh
said
shit.
that me and Rum Nitty we already got but he from my city. So when I came home, I shook his hand and told him I believe that he's the best battle rapper,
Battle rapper.
and from Arizona, period. But I need that from him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk him in 3. I told him that he know what it is, cuz know what it is. And it's not a popular thing because it's a lot of so people told me when I went to the penitentiary that cars would fly when I came home, but that's not what happened. People just think weird than a motherfucker now.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
backwards, like all the way backwards. And I came home. I've said shit like I got a song called "Burn Hollywood Burn." Shout out to EPMD and Ice Cube for the original version. Everything I do is always going to tilt the hat to history, especially when it comes to hip hop. I always tell everybody I'm the rebirth of the hip hop head. That's why you
So,
see.
let me ask you this: what's the acronym stand for, here, Mike?
Moving in concert. So the same thing with the ILL. So I'm gonna tell everybody it's an acronym for anything positive. But it allows me almost an omnidirectional view on lyricism for me. The alliteration does because you'll see ILL and MIC. I do that all the time. I did the CRIP. I've been doing it since I was a kid. Before PAP, all that. So you'll hear I was on Caveman. I got a song with Miss Amara the Muse with She's So Cold, yo. She from Arizona as well, but it's called surfing in the wind, hand surfing. And I go from the alphabet from A to Z, Z to A, 1 to 10, and 10 to 1, and 16 bars.
Damn.
But I don't.
Z, 10 okay, got you.
Yes, but I don't do that struggling. I'm telling a story, so I'm a pure storyteller. If you like I'm not just random. I'm not freestyling on nothing. I want people to know that I'm really thinking when I'm putting my music down.
And that's what I like about that John Wayne, because when I was listening to him, I'm like, wait a second, he ain't just talking shit. He talking some facts real quick too. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me catch on and be like, all right. Then I listened to that Mac from Lemma, and I was like, all right, so okay, I see what bro on.
Which really that's
big
about,
ups to you on that.
That's really about reincarnation and the Egyptians. So everything from the Greek coin text to the Egyptian scrolls. So there's so many layers to how I'm gonna put this on here, but it's a really sensitive. One thing I learned about growing up with black folks is you really can't tell black folks shit about black folks shit.
Facts. They're not gonna let it happen, even if it's true. They ain't gonna let you ride.
But I'm still talking my shit though. So Malcolm said something. He said that it was important for the pale, my complexion, to say what needs to be said too.
Facts. What's your race? What's your race, man?
So I'm Mexican, man. So that's the reason why I stress. I know Mongoloid isn't a good term, but in the pseudoscience of race, there was a white man in the 1800s that made the pseudoscience of race, and he made it into 3-1: the Negroid, the Caucasoid, and the Mongoloid. So they've attached a mental disease to Mongoloid and made it a derogatory term now. But the reason they did that is because Mongoloid is a reference toward all Asiatic, Euro-Asia, so-called Native American here, and the Mexicans that led. These were all through processes of breeding. So every plantation, it wasn't cotton, it was women in barns. In my belief, I tell people, women were the true slave of time. Because it was something that all of our cultures experienced. I believe that the rib was removed from Adam before Genesis. Because they were dragged behind armies by the thousands. They slaughtered boys that were 8 years old and higher. They castrated our priests. They burnt down our libraries. They did that for thousands of years, man. The Bible is the start of the Western print area. It's an allegory. It's an allegory that was pushed to a world that couldn't read yet on the river of blood. Charleston White said some cold shit. He said, it's gonna take us 3 generations to get out this hole we in.
I swear to God, man.
That right there is a fact. It's gonna take a minute. Can't just overnight that.
Chong, I just said, and it was a little status I made. And then I was talking, Robin asked me, she goes, what do you want us to do? And I said, well, we about from 14 to 50, we done. So y'all cooked, y'all up out of there. It's going to take, we got to get the babies and we got to start all over. And we need we 3 generations in the bullshit.
Yeah, for sure.
Right on time.
Yeah.
We're right on time. They told us it was just like this. Yep. They walked us down talking to us when it was whooping us the whole time.
The whole shit. But Mike, how did you get to this point? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure I ain't gonna say you wasn't born like this, but did you start thinking like this early, you know what I'm saying? Or
so this is gonna be I have a unique standpoint.
Okay.
I'm half white, I'm half Mexican. I was raised by black folks. I'm from a black gang. I went to the penitentiary and ran with the Mexicans. So when I was young, I had a question, but you really couldn't talk back when you was a kid. You couldn't really ask shit, especially where I'm from. The questions I had, because it always had something to do with church, or, my question is, I remember I got in trouble and I got whooped for like 3 days. I called the homies slaves. Now, when I was real young, I was a little baby. But to me, this is what y'all told me.
Right.
But when I asked the question, because my question is how? How did, and now I couldn't ask it this way, but my bros like them, because they're not going to be no slaves. This is a kid talking.
Right.
Like I know for sure that that's not how did that happen. I couldn't understand the past, but I couldn't ask that question. You know what I'm saying? So it's always being that and I've really on mom since I was 12. My mom was, and she always took care of me. I always had a place to stay. She always Pop was gone, Pop was never, you know what I'm saying? He was in the penitentiary, so he actually came home the year I got arrested, which is crazy.
Okay.
Uh,
That's wild.
yeah, I'm actually his
internalized that.
testimonial.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, he does his little church thing now, man. He's like his whole, which is if you knew the person he was, it's crazy. But I'm like his little testimonial, it's crazy.
Right. Damn. So no, go ahead.
No, go ahead, because I'll talk forever. It's too much.
No, it's cool. No, because this is one thing I tell people when we're doing these interviews with artists is sell people. Let people get to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Behind the bars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want people to buy your album before hearing the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like me personally, I'm listening to you because you intriguing. Like you teaching already.
Facts.
Like
I was just about to say, like, all this knowledge you dropping, bro. Like, you don't get that too often in interviews. You know what I'm saying? You getting a one word real quick. You know what I'm saying? And it's barely touching the surface. With you, bro, you doing something, bro. You on point with it.
I've been waiting to talk my shit for so long.
do it. You got it, my nigga.
Hey.
I'm out the way, my nigga. I'm out the way. I need you to talk, my nigga, because you.
Well, and you see my content. You see my content. I really don't talk.
Yeah, you just rap.
It's because exactly. Mm-hmm. So I really don't. I'm at a point in my life. Jordan Peterson said something. If you tell the truth absolutely in your life all the time, that you will go on the greatest adventure of your life.
Damn.
Which, for me, when I lost my son, and the being was heating, I actually had another son after that. He has a neurodevelopmental disability. It's actually a genetic disease, and it's very rare. It's an anomaly. It's under 100 people that got it, and it's because me and that woman's body were so different that we couldn't make a healthy baby, which really messed me up, because all I wanted to do was be a daddy.
Right.
My divine purpose is to be a teacher.
Right.
In the old times, in the tribal times, the teacher were the famous. They were the ones that were celebrated, were the teachers. Being in the South now, being able to celebrate that culture instead of where we come from, where we used to call people geeks and nerds. People laugh. I cried when Will was talking about putting them school books in that pizza box because I resonated with it heavily. So when I talk about not being able to ask questions about race and religion and all this stuff, because what they've been telling us is we can't talk about politics or religion. Keep that out of your workplace. Keep that. Don't talk about that because this is going to lead to arguments. Well, all conflict ain't bad, and we need to talk. We need to talk about now that it's public information that we know these scripts come from original scripts that are derivatives. Why haven't we put out a book with the totality of all the shit that we have so we can come up with our own conclusions? Because that's what it's going to take. And that's why there's a seasonal debate on gameplay in this game I'm creating. So you can learn while you play and pay your bills. And I ain't trying to tell you shit or convince nobody, because that shit is when I took my little shit to shit. Because I tell people Genghis Khan was dark skinned with green eyes and red hair. They think I'm crazy. But they can't tell me no different. But they think I'm making up. But it's always well, you're gonna have to do your own research, because I sat down for years on this. Because I was given this weird opportunity that, like I said, my situation is unique. I have wisdom without experience, and that'll tell you. If I could read a bunch of books in a barrel and sound like I'm Socrates when I speak, it don't mean shit if you can't apply the knowledge you have.
Facts.
Wisdom without experience.
Yeah. I could tell you 30 times how to pimp you a hoe. I could tell you 30 more and you still won't know. That's the realest shit. Free. Hey, he's always said the realest shit, but that's because you could watch your uncle get drugged by auntie. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the players and all the homies tell you about this and not the fall, but until you fall in love with a bitch and get drugged, you ain't never gonna know.
Exactly. You can talk from the outside,
Yeah,
and I ain't gonna lie. This what this red pill shit is about, honestly. And I you know what I'm saying. And I know you probably already up on game, but bro, like just to know that you know, you know what I'm saying. You understand that, like wisdom without experience is a whole nother. That's actually the wisdom without experience is for elite minds only, because you like a lot of people say, why I got to go through it to understand, because you can tell anybody anything. You can tell them, hey man, don't bump your head. Like I told you, you can create a course of life to success. And I'll be like, hey, look, right over here, you're gonna bump your head. Over there, it's gonna be a train track. Over there, it's gonna be a low ceiling. You're gonna bump your head, you can do all that. And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna say, I appreciate the information, but I'm still gonna go bump my head, get ran over through the train. They still gonna do that.
And that 3 times a charm rule, I think that applies to learning and mistakes more than anything in life.
Facts.
I know I always had to fuck something up 3 times, but that 3rd time I got hit, 3rd time I had to patch my little, I ain't never had to do it again.
You got it. Hey, oh my bad, Chon, you got something? Because I want to do this real quick.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so my this is one of my artists, one of my niggas, my brothers that he's so dope that I want him to hear your music real quick. Marlo, don't leave. I want to play one of these songs. Which one you want me to play for him?
I don't miss it. I really I didn't know which one not to sing.
I got you. Okay, all right, Marlo, I want you to peep this out real quick before you go and just, you know what I'm saying? This is my nigga, so here, check it out.
John Wayne is dead.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's I Don't See You right there. This in the hood. The homie C Rock right here. He just did 26. This is his first day out. Big homie. Just stamped it. Just right in the neighborhood. You see the sun setting. This is perfect. You can see the sun setting. It's a construction they doing in the back of the hood. It's right behind the park. Crazy.
When I look up to that sky, I don't see you. All that talking that you did, where it leads you. I waited through the smoke till it got see-through. I made it to the other side and realized I don't need you. So for all them times you look down, we up now. What's up now? Made it from the bottom to the top. Yeah, we up now. So for all them times you look down, we up now. What's up now? When it comes to that money, baby, we don't fuck around. I heard you was talking shit. You don't walk the block, you bitch. And I'm the first to cock the 5th pop and knock you out your whip. I promise I won't miss. You was soft as cotton. Gets it ain't my fault. Your bra was on my dick and shit. Called her, brought you shit. Cause I'm up and down the south. You done heard what I'm about. I caught time to hit the yard. You was the first to run your mouth. It's funny what money gets you. The taste of betrayal is stale, especially when it's people fucking with you. You had running with you. Look, let's address the issue. First you said I ain't do what I said I do, and them cats put that lead in you. I wasn't there protecting you. You said that body was yours. You caught him dropping to the floor, but you ain't even get a shot off. For them points, knock your socks off. I can't run it from the whip, bust from the hip. It was running on the street. It was running for the 5th. All the homies
know you lying. Cause that pistol was mine. You was in the car crying like.
Hurry, cause I'm dying. So I'ma tell you for the last time. Think it over before you flatline. When I look up to that sky, I don't see you. All that talking that you did, where it leads you. I waited through the smoke till it got see-through. I made it to the other side and realized I don't need you.
I don't need you.
So for all them times you look down, we up now. What's up now? Made it from the bottom to the top. Yeah, we up now. So for all them times you look down, we up now. What's up now? When it comes to that money, baby, we don't fuck around. Stop with the bullshit. I know the dudes you went to school with. I heard you got slapped. You didn't do shit. I heard you got jacked. You didn't do shit. I even heard they came back. You didn't do shit. But let me tell you what I saw. You fell in love with a broad. Selling pussy out your car. Cause you're a motherfucking fraud. She fucking the whole squad. And you caught her on my C-Day. Sucking on my balls. And you said I did you wrong. But ain't that about a bitch? I used to take you out on licks. I'm giving you whole bricks. I ain't asked for shit. I let you sleep on my couch when your baby mama kicked you out your house. She had a baby with another dude. He hit you in your mouth. I put his dick in the sand before you lifted a hand. And I went and caught this bitch when she took your kids and ran.
I put up this wood for you.
Have my bitch cook for you. I did everything I could for you. Have I been good to you? When I look up to that sky, I don't see you.
All that talking that you did, where it leads you. I waited through the smoke till it got see-through. Made it to the other side and realized that I don't need you. That's crazy.
So for all them times you look down, we up now. What's up now? Made it from the bottom to the top.
Yeah, we up now.
For all them times you look down, we up now. What's up now? When it comes to that money,
Fat MIC, wherever you listen to music. like microphone. That's what we out here telling all the bitches. Swear to God.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
It's a pleasure too, bro.
Dog.
Yeah, bro.
Nigga, let me tell you something, bro. You got that dog. I'm a rapper too, so I fuck that. I only hang with the elites.
that was a one.
Ask Chong. Chong can get in the car with Fat Mike. This nigga get in the car with me. And I'll be like, listen, it ain't about the beat, it ain't about none of that.
Ain't about none of that. It's about the flow. That nigga run that shit back like 5 times.
I'm telling you, and because I be
hey,
feeling like he didn't hear it. And
Yeah.
he might have heard it. I just don't believe him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah. You gotta
We all
catch this.
need
Like
one
he's
of
like,
them,
bro, you
bro.
gotta catch this line though. You feel me?
You gotta fit because you didn't bug out. I needed you to jump out the window when he said that. That's why when I heard Fat Mike, I said, no, nigga, no.
Hey, we all need that though. That's what I be talking about, the rebirth of the hip hop head.
Facts.
The
It's
return.
coming. It's gonna come back. Just like you said earlier, it's gonna come back because you were saying like the generations, we about 2-3 generations in of the bullshit, but it's going to weed itself out because it's not working. It's not gonna work. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna have to go back to the essence. You have to, and that's what damn near everything.
So this is crazy. KRS-One. I don't know if you remember them old Beef DVDs.
Come on, bro.
Right? So look. So he said that one day the ice age would melt and the true flowers of hip hop would blossom.
Uh-oh.
My bad. Marlo, you a fool for that.
Right. Why I can't hold on, Mike. Hold on. Why I can't get the aux? What the fuck I do? Nigga, I only play epic shit. Nigga, don't do that. I only play the greats. And hey, shout out to watch my nigga Marlo. This is my dog. But no. Explain that tattoo you got.
Yeah, so KRS-One said back in the day in one of the hip hop DVDs, it was the Beef. So the Beef had their little strings, but it's a lot of old school hip hop DVDs, man. If you don't know, go check them out. Mobb Deep had a little string. Alchemist, Snoop had their thing. They shit was basically porn though. So, you know, Red and Meth had their shit, but back in the day, that was the shit because that was a level of hip hop. That's why I always say, you know, them 90s, but the ones who grew up in the 90s really had that golden era. You know, it was crazy, you know, because if your room wasn't covered in CD covers and, you know, you had the CD packets and you wasn't pressing pause every time the radio making mixtapes and shit, me and you ain't talking about hip hop.
You ain't living in the 90s, man.
Dog. Let me tell you how many times I caught Wishbone verse on Crossroads trying to dub it off the motherfucking internet. See, on the radio. I'm trying to hit the record button. Nigga went and peed and did some shit, and I'm trying to find it. Man, bro, I miss my uncle.
Pause, bro. You gotta hit that pause, man.
Yeah, you feel me? Dead ass. So let me ask you something. What is as an artist? Who do you fit in with? Let's say you got a label. You got labels out here. You got Yo Gotti, you got CMG, you got actually kind of No Limit. They kind of active now. You got Birdman. You got J. Cole. You got all these labels. You got Tech Nine. You know what I'm saying? You got Strange Music. Who do you think you would fit in with?
I ain't never fit in nowhere. That's a crazy thing, man. I always could you know what? That's not true. I fit in everywhere, and I don't really belong nowhere.
I get that.
You fit in and don't belong. I get it.
So it's kind of like the most people I always in all these reviews and all this stuff I always hear E40. So
okay, yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
For me though, I don't understand because we know I don't rap like 40.
Right.
And if you just want to accredit the because when I stamp my Southwest sound check and I start doing, I always put that ism on. I always put that because that was how we're an adaptation. Arizona is really just a bunch of it's a mirror room of the culture.
Facts.
You know, because we're a boiling pot, and when Willie North Pole Head and G Money and all them cats came out there, whatever his name is. You know, everybody came out. A lot of cats from the Midwest, East Coast came out there. Janky promoters, and Arizona was real green.
Right.
So right now, the community is trapped. The artist community is quicksand for Arizona, and there's really no way to get up out of it because they trick bagging you with views. You know, they building artist platforms, and it's really just everybody hoods and families who we already know and going up there, but we all meeting at the same spot. So they get this artificial view spike, and they see it like, ooh. But it's really the same people that when you go to the show, they don't clap for you on that side of the room.
Yeah.
And that side of the room and that side of the room. So when you spread and you do your own contact, you don't see no. So that's when they talk about artificial views. You gotta know what individual equity is. You gotta know what yours is, but you gotta know what you're shopping for, what you're buying, and if they charge a number, what am I buying? Because I can go look, and if you tell them like we gotta actualize both of each other, what we doing, what we selling, and how can we. And if we're not talking about if you're not bringing me something I can profit off. And vice versa, we just need to talk about mutually doing something that would benefit us both, like collabing, and I'm always with that. But if you're trying to charge me a number for something that you don't have the individual equity for, you're not gonna like me,
nigga. That is some great, bro.
Right there.
If you did, if niggas knew that, we probably wouldn't even have showcases. If people knew that,
and they want to give me some tickets, like go sell. Ain't nobody finna buy. I can go see Rihanna for $12.
Man, now you talking that shit.
What is we talking about?
You own the stuff.
So I gotta go ask mama to buy me a ticket. We not selling Hershey's bars to the neighborhood in high school for the jersey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're not doing that.
For the jerseys, wow.
Yeah, we're not doing that because we now, and that's what make you look like you can't. Because if you're in a local, you know, it's scripture where they talk about a prophet. You know, that's been going around on, you know, a prophet from his hometown can't flourish, and they not trying to recognize you in there. But if you can't pop at a bitch and tell her you're a rapper from Arizona or you're from whatever your city from, if you tell her you're a local rapper, you're done.
You out of there.
Yeah, you're a sucker. And then from Arizona, ain't like we're really slow out there. And it's not, and I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like that, but it's like it's cats out there moving faster, the money different.
It is.
And it's homeless sexuals out here slinging 10 inches for free.
Hold on, say that again.
It's homeless sexuals out here slinging 10 inches for free. You really, it's a lose-lose, especially for a mongoloid before, like myself.
Bro. He coined the phrase, goddammit.
That's decent.
Homeless sexuals.
I heard that somewhere. I didn't do that myself. I heard that somewhere.
No, but it's fire though. Is it? That's real shit because it's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Yeah,
it's niggas with real potential.
For rent. For sure. Winnie for rent is real.
Yeah, nigga, it's niggas with real potential that got jobs and take care of bitches with 4 inches, and they cannot keep a bitch. And it's niggas with nothing.
The white t-shirt they bought on Friday, Red Pill. That's all they got.
If you know, Dick was a war implementation itself.
No,
you know what I'm saying? You know, we ain't gonna talk about it. You know what it is though, but that was many a home, many a plant, many a corporation, many a civilization, kingdoms and empires are broken down by the good old Winnie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They told us about that in the scripture too. So like we gotta, you know, I'm out here selling dick. It's not a secret. I tell people when I came home, once I saw this landscape and after the shit with my kids, and you know, because y'all ain't finna talk to me no type of way, not nobody. But we're not finna argue, and I'm out here trying to have kids, and if virtue and decency is something I gotta pay for, we're not talking about the same thing. So I'm out here just like for real, like really out Yeah, like my people did, just trying to find something, find good people. That's real shit.
But what would we call that? We call that networking. That's networking. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, I know you didn't see me. I saw you. You know what I mean? So I'm on the same
appreciate
path.
that.
Nah, facts. Nah, nigga. Thank you for responding, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga got music I'm playing in the car. I'm playing this nigga's TikTok clips in the car. And I'm just letting it go. You feel me? Like my nigga do his shit. And I really appreciate the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you was, you know what I'm saying, humble enough to come fuck with me. And now I'm understanding your journey because I want to learn it too. You said you was locked down for 15 years. I don't know if you want to expound on it or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit was trash. That shit over with. The politics that were involved with it, all that shit is weird.
So when did you go in?
I went 2008.
Oh shit! You just recently popped out.
So I came home in October of 21. I had my son. My son was born to term. I got my the mother of my child pregnant. About 3 weeks later, I believe. He was born to term and passed 24 hours later. And then 3 months later, I got him pregnant again. And then, like I said, he's handicapped. There was separation. Now I'm fighting for him legally. But that right there was a crash course in manhood for me. You know, when we talk about wisdom without experience,
right? Yeah,
I had a lot to learn.
But see, now you understand where these terms come from because you had to, you know what I mean? Wisdom without experience. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, that's never gonna leave my mind. That's never gonna leave it. And even when I have these conversations with a lot of people, it's gonna be like, bro, I don't have to go through that shit to give you some guidance. Like you really don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Mac Maul in here. You know what I'm saying?
Buddy?
He shot town. So we got a bunch of cities in here. We got Arizona. Well, I just say state. You know what I'm saying? What's up, fam? We got Illinois. We got Missouri. This is what it's about, though. You know what I'm saying? It's about getting to know people.
Y'all excuse me if my shit go in and out, man. I just got off the phone cussing Comcast ass out. My modem not working, man. They will wait till I pay my motherfucking bill for my shit to start acting crazy.
See, that's Comcast for you. That's why Kansas City ain't got them no more, man.
I remember Comcast. That's crazy. Type shit. But yeah, nah, but fam,
shit been off.
You said your shit been up? Yeah. And you choppy. Right now.
It's been off for 2 days. I thought it would be on. I just got home from work. I'm thinking I'm straight. My shit's still off.
Damn.
That's fuck.
That's crazy. And I know you in the burbs too, so you ain't close to no signals. But let me do this. Let me play one more joint by Fat Mike real quick, and then
my
when
stomach
we come
touching
back.
my back.
Oh, yeah, my nigga dog hungry.
Yeah. Like I mean 15, it's over now.
Home now, a success story. Anyway, you listen to
I was watching right before I got on.
Feel so.
Is that where you walked out of? Literally?
So that's the county. So you can't film the penitentiary. That's a federal.
Oh, okay.
That's a federal law. So that's the county. But I was in that motherfucker too.
Yeah.
Good to be home, man. So good. Yeah. Like I mean 15, it's over now. I'm strong, but I'm sober now. Let mama see me broken down. That's something that I won't allow. Keep working, let the dough compare. Cars with the chauffeur now. Champagne getting open now. Coming home, it's going down. Yeah, it's going down. Yeah, it's going down. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down. Like I mean 15, it's over now. Was strong, but I'm sober now. Let mama see me broken down. It's something that I won't allow. Keep working, let the dough compare. Cars with the chauffeur now. Was young and dumb, I'm older now. That 15, it's over now. From my mouth to God's ears, I almost gave up. I even started getting high. I really changed up. I used to hate my father for doing the same stuff, but I do this for my mama, so I had to hang tough. Yup, I'm a real life success story. Might check my testimony. I strike me if I'm ever phony. Bless those who've never known. Still speak reckless on. Hope I find some better homes. Remember when I was stressed alone? Now I can't get them off. Yeah. Had to keep my mind strong, even when them bitches get falling off like pine cones. They love me now that I'm home, swerving on the drive home. I'm always sitting shotgun, so I can keep my mind. Like I need 15, it's over now. I'm strong, but I'm sober now. Let mama see me broken down. That's something that I won't allow. Keep working, let the dough compare. Cars with the chauffeur now. Champagne getting open now. Coming home, it's going down. Yeah, it's going down. Yeah, this right here is gonna be a little different.
I wrote that in the hole right before I got out.
but I'm gonna need y'all to let me talk to
I got
him.
out the second verse.
I got me 15, it's over now. Was strung, but I'm sober now. Let mama see me broken down. It's something that I wanna allow. Keep working, let the dough compile. Chords with the chauffeur now. Was young and dumb, I'm older now. That 15, it's over now. I hope my Cody don't catch no tickets. And they give him all his time back. I hope he ain't mad I ain't made contact. Couldn't tell you where my mind's at. Couldn't tell you that it's all bad. I still dream about the dope. That I lost my only son. And I've been struggling to cope. But I got hopes. I hope I don't make the same mistakes. I hope I've grown and I don't break because I'm broke. I hope this gives you hope. I hope that you accomplish all your goals and you demolish all your obstacles and foes. I hope my mama knows that every single flow is dedicated to every time you work your fingers to the bone. I'ma keep my grandma glow. When it's your time to go, I'ma blow a little smoke before your casket full of clothes. Pops, you need to know I appreciate you so, but every helping hand you gave me started eating at my soul. I just need to get my own. What you really need to know is the way you persevered. It really resonates the most. And I hope this gives you hope. I hope that me and Bones get this shit up off the floor so I can start getting dope. Make sure that these kids don't see another fucking roach. And wifey got no limits when she shopping for some clothes. I hope we first class, but we still ride coach. I hope I'm drinking Henny, but that bitch burn my throat. I hope it bothers people when I light it up with smoke. I hope they recognize I'm something different off the go. And all they wanna know is how I got the dough. Told them all I needed was a little bit of hope. I know that was unorthodox, but I hope y'all still rock with it. Yeah, like I me 15, it's over now. I'm strung, but I'm sober now. Let mama see me broken down. That's something that I wanna live. Keep working like the dope down. Cars with the chauffeur now. Champagne getting open now. We're coming home, it's going down. Yeah, it's going down. Yeah,
It's going down. Yeah. Fat MIC.
I got me 15, it's over now. Was strung, but I'm sober now. Let mama see me broken down. It's something that I wanna live. Keep working, let the dope compare. Chords with the chauffeur now. Was young and dumb, I'm older now. That 15, it's over now.
Let me tell you something, bro. I gotta say this. Because when you have a hook like that, and it's wordy, I used to always get criticized for that. But when you say that dope ass shit on the hook, it changes the crowd movement. It changes how everybody they like. I'm just to open now. Like, bro, they might yell the bars, they might yell the rhymers, the rhyme shit. But a lot of people don't understand. Like, that's how you make. I ain't gonna lie, cuz that's why I hit you up, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm bringing back weird shit like long intros. Remember them old Rough Rider compilations when it would go for like a minute of space and then a whole nother song would come on and like 10 motherfuckers just start freestyling and shit.
Nigga said
like
Rough Riders.
Like, that's the same track, bro.
Hey, I'm bringing all that shit back, bro. I did a review with Caveman. I got a song called Pussy, POOHSSY. It's the act, you know. I told you I played with them the alliteration. But the second verse, so it's in parentheses. So all of my songs, you'll see another caption in parentheses for the song. So again, I'm walking in doubles, and then there's a visual on time. I'm gonna show you as I start putting out the show and all the rest of this shit. Crazy. But also for you artists, you new artists, who's having trouble finding your name in the search engine or your song when you put it out. That second title will make your title unique enough to where it will pop up in any search engine you're looking for. If you put that second title in parentheses, I promise you it's gonna pop up in every search engine every time.
Is that what happened with the John Wayne?
Actually, I think I did it with PBM, Per Blowing Monster. And that was early. So remember, I've only been releasing music for a year and a half. And at first, I was only dropping a song, just singles. I just kept dropping singles. I was buying beats and shit, but at that time, my name was nothing. You couldn't find. I would type my shit in, and my shit wouldn't pop up, and that would be frustrating. But that PBM, I think, was the first time where it was like, bing, and I was like, okay,
hit that.
And it just opened up my mind to. That's why I encourage alliteration too, because. The English language, like music itself, the Pelagians, the pentagram that you see, all that shit is an infinitesimal amount of infinities. That's what we have in the English language.
Nigga,
we really
you
can't miss.
Hold on, say that sentence again, because that was different.
So the Pelagians created music. So the pentagram that you see is an infinitesimal amount of infinities. So that's what
See,
the English language is. So the English language is the interpretations, the jargons, the use of an entendre and metaphor has given you something that has an infinitesimal amount of possibilities to be able to use. We criticize our kids for their music and their music selection and the way they do it, but we forget that their fathers before them didn't teach them. We have illiterate young men on our hands. So how
we
you gonna
do.
be mad? How you gonna be mad when their music isn't complex or gifted, or we don't have the lyricists and they mock shit which they got from us. They mock the intelligent. They look at people who try hard as corny now. And that's children covering up their insecurity about them being stupid. And
Damn.
and it's not. You know what? I hate to use the word stupid. That was I misspoke right
No, no,
there.
no,
That was
no, no, no. You
perfectly
said it right.
used, bro.
You
I want
said
to
it
say
right.
That was
ignorance though. I
perfectly
want to
used.
say ignorance though but even though that the information is there, it's been misinformation and we've been misled, and even the shit that we like, all that shit, we can't understand them. It's been said a couple different ways, but the bottom line is my parents didn't grow up with technology, and my generation ushered in technology, and these kids now grew up in the age of it. And those three gaps, we really can't understand and see each other the right way, and we refuse to learn from each other because we come from our parents, and they too stubborn, and we too stubborn, and we really been stupid with this whole gangster shit, and all the way we've appropriated the oppressor's tools. And that was because they withheld information. They withheld
I think it's the
information
lack. I think it's the lack of fathers, man. Because
for
I'm
sure.
so blessed. Well, it's two things for me. It's the lack of fathers, and then it's the gap between the age of the father and the son. When you're so much older than your son, y'all can't connect because y'all from two different generations. Me and
For
my
sure.
son, me and my son grew up together. I had him when I was 16. So I was a child when I
Mm,
had a child. And so we learned together. We grew up together. So my son is probably the only motherfucker out of his friends that listen to Owsley Brothers and Al Green and shit. Like he's like an old soul. You know what I'm saying? He's an old soul, but he's in a new modern body. And so,
Yeah,
like me and him, he the one that really keep me connected with the young shit. Cause I don't want
right.
nothing to do with this stupid shit. But I still gotta stay on my P's and Q's. So
Yes,
my son gives me the new game and I give him the old game. Because
yeah, 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 yeah.
we're
Y'all
not
teach
so
each other.
far apart where we can't connect with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 45, he's 29. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he's an adult, I'm an adult, but I'm still young and he
Yeah,
really growing up. You know what I'm saying? I still got my swag. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still young to a
Right.
sense because I ain't that father that be like, oh, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Some shit he play I like.
yeah,
You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? And
yeah.
some shit
Facts.
I play he like. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like I said, it's the lack of fathers that's guiding because like he said, a lot of kids are lost because they didn't have no guidance. And then you have a lot of parents
I
who are so much older than their children that when they try to teach them, it sounds like, goddamn it, you feel me? It sounds like jibber jabber because they'll say,
yeah,
I see my son's friends telling him like, damn, your daddy cool as hell. I wish I had a daddy like that. And when
Right.
they daddies try to tell them something, they be like, daddy, you don't know nothing. They ain't like that no more. You feel me? They be
Yeah.
kind of
yeah.
rebellious because they feel like their fathers can't connect with them. You know what I'm saying? So I
Facts.
think that's a big part too. Not encouraging motherfuckers to have kids early because I fucked up, but it turned out good for me. You know,
Yeah,
so
But
it
close
worked
though.
itself out in the end.
But Matt, close though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like I said, my pops is like 67. I got a 3-year-old brother. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. But at the end of the day, at least have the children so you can, you know what I'm saying, where you can like not hang out with them. Your parents are not your friends, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not
yeah,
saying that.
yeah.
But
They
it's like to
should
where
be.
you can
They should be.
understand. Yeah. You said, hold on, Mac. You said what? They should be their friends?
They should be. Yeah, you should be your son's friend because I'm gonna tell you the difference between how I grew up versus how my son grew up. I'm his friend, but yet we cut the line. When it's time for me to be daddy, he understand, nigga. I'm not fucking playing with you. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'll give him the game. I'll play with him. You know, I understand. We like homies. You know, we'll sit up, roll up together, smoke, watch rap videos, talk about hoes, all kinds of shit. He's like my little brother. But when he fucks up or I see him doing some shit, he still has that respect to be like, okay, this my daddy. You know what I'm saying? I just
need
got a
tighten up.
cool ass daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My daddy cool, but he ain't going for no bullshit.
But can
So
you?
it's
How
still
do
a
you?
like my son. My son, believe it or not, bro, he don't even curse in front of me. He's grown. He smoke
Oh, so
weed,
yeah,
drink all that shit in front of me, but he don't
but he
even
would
curse in
not.
front of me.
Yeah,
To the point
that.
where, not saying he never has, but I can tell when he cursed in front of me when he's pissed off at his baby mama, and I
Right.
can tell that he feels like he's disrespecting me because we just don't have that kind of relationship where you cussing in front of me. And I do this, nigga. I'm 45. I've never smoked in front of my mama. She know I get
Hey,
Yeah,
high as a light
hey,
bill,
look,
I
and I
get
look,
that.
still have
boy.
never smoked in front of my mama.
Yeah,
Facts.
nah, me neither.
I used to smoke
Me neither.
cigarettes and all that. I've never smoked a cigarette in front of her, a black
Me
and
neither.
mild, no weed, none of that shit.
Nothing.
And she
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
I'm probably the baddest child she got. But
Right.
I
facts, bro.
just it's just a respect thing. You know what
It's
I'm
a respect.
saying?
Yeah,
It's like
yep,
Yeah.
I don't want my mama seeing me smoking. Like I got too much respect for her. You know what I'm saying? In my
yeah.
mind, I'm still her little boy, goddamn it. You know what I'm
Uh
saying?
huh.
Yeah.
So
Uh
My
Facts.
I think
mama
it's
smoking in front of her right now.
you said what?
My
He said
mama smoking in front of her right now.
huh.
Right, right,
his
right,
mama.
right.
This
Yeah,
nigga
I
is.
mean,
I
Let me.
be fucked up.
Hey
I'm
Mac.
fucked up out here.
Hey Mac. I don't know how long you've been tapped into the show. This is one of the most like Mac played his music the other day.
Oh
One of
yeah,
the coldest, bro. This nigga's cold than a motherfucker. He
yeah,
just didn't
man.
want to do music, but he's so talented around. Fat
no, it
Mike.
was a hobby for me, bro. I never tried to be a rapper, man. And people hear my shit and be like, damn, nigga, you should have,
Why
you
you
feel
ain't?
me? And
Yeah,
I never
yeah,
had rap
I be saying
dreams,
the same
bro.
thing. I be
yeah.
saying the same thing about Peel. Like, bro, why you ain't putting your shit out, dog?
No. This ain't me. This is a highlight note. I
Oh, okay,
gotta
my bad,
find.
my bad, my bad.
I
But
no. I Fat Mike, man. It's about bro tonight. It's about bro for real
Oh
because
shit.
I believe in like I'm telling you, dog. I'm
uh,
back, man. If you'd have met me in
I ain't
2020, it would have
nobody.
been different.
I ain't
Oh
I
shit.
nobody.
fuck with
Nobody.
the, I
I ain't
fuck with
nobody
his
special.
What
music.
happened? You like it?
I fuck with his music. It seemed like I think we need to bring real rap back. I think it's too much jibber jabber shit. Although I fuck with it, I listen to soca music, Afro beats. I listen to a whole bunch of music, and
Mhm.
sometimes I want to hear some real music. I want to hear some motherfuckers like, cause I done been through some shit, bro. And when I hear a motherfucker that done been through what I done been through, and he put it on
Yep.
wax, I
Yep.
can resonate with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I live this shit, and it feels good to remember where you came from, if that
Right.
makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it make you appreciate where you at. And so
Right.
I appreciate real music, bro. I ain't gonna lie
I
to
ain't
you,
gonna
but when
hold
I'm
you.
drunk and I'm with one of those little young bitches, I don't want to hear no technical shit. I want to hear some bullshit. I want to hear
Uh,
YB, goddamn it.
speaking for the MCs and the rappers and all the artists out there, especially like the real rappers that you speaking on. Shit, we out here broke.
Yeah, because
Broke.
it's
We
an
out here
algorithm
broken
thing.
and scorned. You feel me? And right
Yeah.
now you got to pay for any type of play. That's how
Yeah.
they doing it. They set it up where if you're not paying to promote on any app, you're not finna blow up. I don't care how talented it is, and you got to do it. And even when you do that, you meet a certain line. You got to go meet them people anyway.
Right.
I want to
And
meet the
and then
motherfuckers. I
well for
want to
me,
meet them people. I got 20 motherfuckers. I'm ready to sacrifice right now. I'm getting the fuck about this motherfucker.
Facts. And Mac, you
listen.
when you hear Mike music, bro, like I said in the beginning, the numbers don't add up to what he got going on, cuz, and that's why I was like,
I
man,
ain't put no bread behind this motherfucker yet. Shit, I really don't. I'm really besides what it look like, I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm learning every day. And I gotta pay my way. I've been paying to travel for the last 4 months straight, man.
right,
I've been state to state from doing the cartography for this mapping system for this game, this little educational forum I'm building, and you know that shit expensive, and music is expensive.
Yeah. Oh
You know
no.
all this shit is expensive, bro, and then you got to hold up multiple lives. You got to pay for each one of them, and then you also got to it's a lot of waves. You got to ebbs and flows for all my artists out there. Consistency is something that's, I know they speak upon it, but I think it's still underrated. You got to understand that you're gonna peaks and valleys, man. The way you coordinate yourself at the bottom is going to determine how long and the
Yeah.
quality of how far you stay on the top, because inevitably you're going to reach another low. And how you conduct yourself up top, the way you treat your friends and your homies and your people when you winning, is going to determine how long your valley is going to be.
That's some real shit, bro.
Man, I think nowadays, see, this is one thing I think that
I'd pee real quick.
a lot of I think a lot of um I wouldn't say older, but not the YN, the generation right over the YNs that's coming to like they mid 30s, early 30s, shit like that.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of times they want to they try to get in the game the way we used to get in the game. I think it takes a different type of approach to get your name out there. So what it is you have to find another niche. Cause see, here's the thing. If you notice, a lot of these content creators that's making funny videos and shit, they're
Yeah.
doing that, but that's not what they really want to do. That's just a gateway for them to get in the dough. They really want to be actors. They really want to be comedians. But
I'm guilty.
but it's like, okay, motherfuckers like skits. Let me make some skits. And I come up off these skits. Then I introduce, okay, I can rap, motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you have a hidden talent that you got to use that you might not necessarily did, because that's how I was. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a talent to do everything, but I wanted to do certain shit. Like for now, I got a podcast, right? I started doing stand-up comedy, bro. I started doing skits, and like every morning now on Facebook, because my Facebook page goes viral all the time. I'm trying to get my YouTube and all the other shit like Facebook. Like my regular shit, 10, 20,000 views. I get the skits going, and I start making funny ass little videos and shit. I'm doing millions. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm building my platform off some shit that I don't even really want to do. I just see this is what they like. Right. I don't want to be no funny ass nigga on the internet. I don't want to do this goofy shit, but that's where the money is at. So I have to be a chameleon. You have to change with the game. You see what I'm saying? Like if you coming out like Buddy Off, I'm gonna get you sucker. When he came out, when he first was out with the fish in the shoes, y'all remember that movie? I'm gonna get you sucker. You come out of jail with the fish in the shoes. That was popping when he was out. That's not popping no more. You got to find another way to get in this motherfucker. You feel me? And then introduce the world like I don't know if y'all know
the fish tank.
The nigga MTR. Y'all know MTR?
Yeah. Mediocre tutorial reviews.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you notice, he got owned from his podcast, his YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
But then he turned around and show you I can rap. He made a whole intro. He rapped. Now he has an intro where he's rapping on his shit.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
That could have been his first dream.
But Mac, let's talk to Mike right now. Cause I'm 40, you 45. How old are you, Mac? I mean, Mike. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. That's my 37. 37. Okay, so he's little bro. Just in this conversation, he's little bro. Yeah, so now what do we convince him to do? Do we convince him to play the game or be authentic and win? Because he's talented enough that but this is my thing. Just like you. I'm a nigga that gotta play the game. I don't believe neither one of you niggas gotta play the game. I don't believe that. I think he's talented.
I had to play the game though. Before you met me, this is how my Facebook page got busting because I play. See, my thing is this: I'm willing to play any game as long as it don't affect my integrity as a man.
Right.
When it started coming to the point where I got to put my integrity as a man on the line, I'm not with none of this shit. But anything else is fair game to me.
So like
you never know. Like he could have a little sister, a little brother at the crib or something. Make some skits, make funny shit with their asses. Just do what's popping. and introduce your shit to the world at a later time.
So you
You
saying
just
get
gotta
in the
get in the
game?
dough, man. You gotta get in the
Yeah,
dough, bro.
get the eyes and then promote the music.
You know,
That's what
but
you
thing
saying?
about it is he been locked up. Niggas that been locked up are creative than a motherfucker. I'm pretty sure he got a bunch of ideas in his motherfucking head. He just
He do.
battling himself on which one he want to do.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
I'm trying to create a bridge between my ideas and my actions, man.
Yeah,
That's
it gets like that when you a man trying to find yourself. That ain't that's not unnormal. Any
just
man
want
that's
you to be
trying to
there though.
find himself battles himself because when men are like this, we get stubborn in a way.
Mhm.
We know what we want to be, and we chase that shit. We'll have 12, 13 other talents. You probably good at baking cakes. You probably, goddamn it, is a good motherfucking carpenter. You probably can do all types of shit, but you want to be a rapper. You see what I'm
Everything
saying?
but
And
run
so you
fast and jump
block out.
high.
Right, you
I can
feel me?
do
So
it.
you block everything else out. You block everything else out because this is what you want to do. But
Right.
sometimes you just gotta try it, bro. Bro, I swear, listen, my bro. I'm gonna tell you this, right? From man to man, bro. Throughout my lifetime, I have been a gang chief. I've been the captain of the basketball team. I've been a rapper. I've been a preacher. I've been a porn star. I sold clothes. I had a record label. What the fuck else? I used to shovel snow, cut grass, rake
Yeah,
leaves. I did everything. Man,
yeah.
listen, when I die, my motherfucking obituary gonna be this thick. I done so much shit in my life.
Facts. It's gonna be a
Like
book.
real shit.
Yeah.
I have never been the type of motherfucker that limit myself to what I'm a something won't work. You just got to keep trying. And now I'm a YouTuber.
Facts. Now, Mike, let
What's
me
up?
ask you this: What would you be willing to like? Now, I'm not saying on no sucker shit. I don't know, bullshit, but like to increase, like let's just say you got a winning formula, like, hey man, create a dance or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying nothing outside of the bars, or do you completely like, nah, nigga, I'm too cold to do that. Fuck that.
I mean,
I'm just
so it's really nothing outside of hurting a child that I haven't done
okay.
already. So I really don't see a lesser evil. But one thing I like, I'm not finna preach or hurt no children. Uh, and the bottom, like I stand as a righteous man, um, in my own right. I have my own beliefs. But as far as my pen and the narrative and my obligation to these babies, um, nobody's gonna tell me what to write.
Got you. Oh, so you no ghostwriting. Let's
Um,
Yeah, I
say
missed that, man. My baby mama called me while I was talking. My bad.
oh no, you good. But hey, so Mike, somebody give you a hook. You good with a hook?
if they perform,
If they do it. So they can't write a hook and be like, you do this, you ain't doing it.
so my thing, if you notice, I only have a couple features except for but I look at music, I look at my voice as an instrument,
Yeah, it
um,
is.
and 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 if you can do something that I can't do, and I want you on my track. If you're nice, if you could sing, if you have a different tonality, if
Right.
you're cadence, if you do something in contrast, like I want to get in your world, you know what I'm saying, and do what you do, because I'm really a chameleon with this shit. I really adapt. I'm really I'm very versatile. Producers always ask me all the time, like, what kind of beats you like, and I just tell them not to box me in. Just
Right.
give me whatever. It don't even matter because I really don't. My pen really.
No,
Well,
no,
let
no.
me
You
ask
got
you
the
something. What is your approach on your music career? Like how you marketing yourself?
I haven't. I've been leading it with. I'm trying to be as genuine as possible to me. So when I chose to be a storyteller, when I chose to speak on historical facts, so I consider myself an amateur historian. Historical accuracy is important. My name is Espedicueta. The Aspicueta kingdom is the original variation that is um the Aspicueta kingdom was the only part of Mexico that was given to the French Inquisition during the European trade lines. Um, when I talk about mongoloids and I do the John Wayne song and I tell you that his biggest role was Genghis Khan, and you see all, and I tell you I'm the first artist to write in a visual entendre and walking doubles. So I'm telling my story accurately. I'm telling a double, like I said, the Road Trip saga is written through the vantage point of Genghis Khan.
You so you Mexican?
Yeah, for sure.
You tripping, bro? You got a huge fucking market. Nigga,
I'm
you better
tripping.
start rapping in Mexican language.
I
Nigga,
have. I got Menudo.
that's what I'm trying to tell you, nigga. That
I,
you have a huge
I
market.
got a song where I
All
rap in
fucking
Spanish.
support
It's called
each other.
Menudo.
Why the fuck do you think all nigga, why do you think all the huge fucking fights are with Mexicans? Do you know
Yeah,
how
but they
big
don't like.
Mexico
They don't
is?
like
When
my
when
type
Floyd
of.
Mayweather makes
They don't.
500 million, it's against a Mexican.
But like I told bro this. I fit in a little bit of everywhere, but I don't belong nowhere.
Yeah,
They don't like me.
yeah.
Man, but what
I'm
I'm
from
trying to tell you
man.
is your kind. See, here's the thing, right? And I'm gonna just be honest with you from a marketing standpoint. When I asked you how you market yourself, I meant by how are you going about getting yourself out there. What I see is this: you have a huge market that's really untapped in a certain percentage when it comes to hip hop music, right? Um, Black folks don't support each other, right? And so here you are, a Mexican coming in, spitting hip hop. No, I'm being real with you, bro. Like real shit. I'm
Nah,
being
say
real
what you
with you.
saying though. Just say yeah. I feel
So
you though.
right, so you coming in a era where we having immigrant crisis and shit. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's
The world is
crazy.
already divided between us.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You're coming in a market where now we're into it with each other. You see what I'm saying? The urban community is watching ICE literally. They're pouring it in black people's head that niggas is like this. If you ain't us, you're illegal. That's how they look at you.
Right.
You see
So
what I'm
here's the
saying? From
problem.
a nigga standpoint. What I'm
You gonna.
saying to
So
you
I'm gonna
is
tell you
I
what it
think
is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. So I've said shit. Like if you go listen to my shit, you go listen to like the Road Trip 333, the last part of the Road Trip saga that's been put out, the last thing I put out. So it's a song called Burn Hollywood Burn on there. There's things that I've said that I'm not supposed to say. So when you say black people have, I'm out here telling people that there ain't no such thing as black people.
you think black people would believe that shit.
Hell no. I said at the beginning of this
Hey,
podcast, I said,
listen,
He
listen,
man.
did. He did.
Hey, niggas,
hey, I
niggas,
thought
niggas
they,
is the hardest motherfuckers. The only way to get over the niggas, you got to get an op. You get
Yeah.
an op, you will blow up just like that.
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
but that's the thing, though, is so that's what we was talking about my pen. So, I'm not. I'm I'm literally turning and going the other way. You'll listen to my narrative. That little bitch shut up. Like that's really because it's really that's the one. That little bitch shut up. El Toro. He's going back to get his belt. That song. Shout out to but the color of your rag don't make your skin tough, and all that
Nigga.
working out you do don't make your chin buff.
Let's go.
So that right there, that shit right there isn't no tough man shit. Like if you listen to the intro, it's like um what it really inspired me to put the flag down shit, you know what I'm saying? People speaking up, manning up to speak up against the gangster ideology, which is an Eastern European ideology. We use a slang that is nothing but negative information. We've been poisoning our baby. We've been poisoning our own with our right here. And
Facts.
and and,
Facts.
and it's time for the pens and the greatest pens in the world. Where do we put them at? Battle rap and they can't make good music for shit
Man,
because
shit.
because
Do you listen to Takashi 6ix9ine?
hell no. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean that disrespectfully. Damn. I so no disrespect to him and what he got going on. I don't think of anything of his artistry. I'm super self-absorbed.
Yeah.
I
The
haven't
reason
listened
why
to
I asked you
nothing.
that is this. When he got into all that bullshit with them niggas and he wind up telling them motherfuckers, right? And the black community turned their back on him. I want you to go look at that video he made when he
Oh, you
went
talking
back
about
to
the
his
color
own
hair
culture.
dude?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought you were
Takashi
talking about the
6ix9ine.
one that passed away.
No, I'm talking about Takashi
No.
6ix9ine. He
Nah.
Mexican.
Nah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
When
I
he
know the one
told
you
on when
talking
he
about.
told on all
He
the blood.
everywhere right now. Every time you turn on your phone, he pop up.
Yeah. So my point was this, right? When the black community turned their back on him for telling on the Bloods, guess what he did? He went back to his culture and he made his first song after all that was in Mexican.
Yeah.
Go look at the views on that motherfucker.
He started spitting that Spanish shit. Yeah.
Y'all people, every other culture in the world sticks together but niggas. It's
Yeah.
easy for you to get in your own culture and get rich, bro. And I'm
Uh,
just getting you some real sauce.
so here's my thing. Uh, I'm always gonna go back to the derivative and tell everybody that I'm not playing this divvy. I'm not drawing lines. I don't believe in state, line, group, government, faction, race, any pseudoscience that was a war implementation or a part of the Jim Crow um, terminologies or the broken part of the jargons that they sell as business. I'm not part of this banking system. I'm not United States, Arizona. I'm from the sands. My name is my name. My sons will understand it and speak what I teach them and not what was told to us. I'm never gonna divvy that line. Uh, you might hear me say the N word in casual conversation with me and you might catch me. You might catch me catch a couple over the word, but you'll never hear me say it in my music. Um,
Yeah, well, the thing about me is this, right? Um, I
but
look
I
at the
want you to
word
hear the
nigga in a
hypocrisy in
different
that
way.
though.
Okay. All us on this panel is niggas. And I'm gonna tell you why. Nigga is not a skin color. It's your culture that you come up in. That's what a
Well,
nigga is. Because
okay, the hard R.
you have black American, African American men, like your Barack Obamas and shit. Those
Yeah,
are stand up black African men, African
right.
American men. I'm sorry.
Okay, but the hard
Niggas
R.
come from the hood. We a totally different breed. And there are
Uh,
hoods all over the world. And if you
hear
come
me
from a
out.
hood, you a motherfucking nigga.
Okay, hear me out
Real
though.
shit.
So that reference and what you saying is referencing to the hard R word, and the base derivative of that is ignorant.
Right.
That's why it's important to for me in language. So I'm not gonna demean my own any longer. That's why I say the word mongoloid, and I'm not supposed to say it because it's a derogatory term now. But the pseudoscience of race knows three races: the Caucasoid, the Negroid, and the Mongoloid. Uh,
Right. See,
and
but
the
the only people that feel bad or have something feeling about the word nigga is people that ain't niggas. Niggas whole issue. We know who we are. We don't have a problem. It's when somebody called me a nigga, I don't feel no type of way. Cause that's what the fuck I am. It
Right.
just is what it is. That's what I am. Okay?
yeah,
All, all
I
that
just for me,
other
bro.
shit, bro. It's not a negative term for me though. If a white person be like, "What up, my nigga?" Okay,
Yeah.
that's what the fuck I am.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you're being disrespectful to me because
So
I
I
know the
usually don't
difference
bring up this
between black
penitentiary
people.
shit. I usually don't bring up this penitentiary shit. I just gotta say this shit. Shout out to the OG Kamu. So I started what was to be a riot, and something that was that a couple situations that led up to what was gonna come because of my use of the word on the yard. Um,
Well, prison rules are different, bro.
I know, but I just want to say this because the conversation that led from it, I'm not going to get into the particulars, but I sat down at the chessboard for a little bit with OG, and I'm just going to highlight a piece of it because there was a lot of games and we said a lot. He said a lot at least. I didn't say much. Um, but one thing he told me that stuck with me is my use of the word um, embolden people that shouldn't be saying it to say it, and through that, and through the power of my tongue. I would because of who I was and what emanated from me, it would reverberate in negative and good ways, just like God or whatever you reference, whatever energy you choose to put out into the world, and however you reference or whatever you do. I know who I am in the power in my tongue. That's why I choose to live pre BC and all the rest of that. I'm talking about shit that people ain't talking about because it's important. And I know people want to skip over that shit in Mongoloid and not talk about the barns of women that were being bred that led to my skin complexion. They want to talk about Yakub and say that white people was invented. That's not true. The breaking of land and time and the separation of sun and the breeding and the barbarian tribes, because the first barbarians, the first niggas, the first savages that my people, those the first ones were the Mongols, the Mongol people, Temujin and Genghis Khan. He united the first group of, because the Mongols were a bunch of small tribes. And if you know about that time back then, what was the skin complexion? What was race? It was nothing. That wasn't imagined. You can't, that there was no, black folks was enslaving black folks. Tribes were warring with other tribes. The web had already brought down many generations, and slaughter was the coined term, and the first currency of the world was blood. Indeed, how to sell human beings and land. And that is why we live on the law of admiralty, the law of the sea, the maritime admiralty law, because when they broke apart the lands and because they were ahead of us. You see the pharaohs bowing down and accepting a Wi-Fi signal. What is Wi-Fi in the Greek coin text? That's the vocal cord. What is the forbidden fruit? It's the amplification of the vocal cord. So what I say is more powerful than a sword. It's just in the Roman times, when the Greek scribes were under sword and enslaved and told to write the Bible, they were told to put so. So I don't spare the rod when it comes to my tongue, but I just use
you an
truth.
atheist?
No, absolutely fucking not.
You believe in Jesus?
So what we know about transliteration,
I'm asking you a yes or no question.
No, because it's important. It's important. So transliteration, the first rule in translating a language is you don't change your name. So we're gonna start there.
So you don't believe in a savior?
What do you mean?
Jesus.
So what Elohim is, Yahweh, that is what the man Jesus that you're speaking of was telling you, is that you are God and you have a connection to and you were Yahweh and you could commit these miracles by walking. Remember, our grandmas used to tell us, if we all just act like Jesus for one day.
Bro, before you go off into that, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Don't do the religion too heavy.
Virtuosity.
No, I ain't finna take it there, but I'm finna just give him an outlook just so he'll know who he talking to, right? I don't believe in none of this shit. I'm damn near atheist, bro. And I'm gonna just be honest with you. Like all that shit, like when you was talking about how the black people were slaving black people, that's obvious. That's obvious. We was the first motherfuckers here. Wouldn't nobody know how to slave people, kill people, steal, lie, and cheat if it wasn't for us, because we were here first. It just is what it is. Can't nobody that come at your son can't lie better than you. He can't steal better than you.
Yeah, the times of the Egyptians, the Romans, the Dark Ages, the birth of the Renaissance era is from the same people who gave you the Greek coin text. So,
man,
you know. Well, hold on.
I just think it's so many Go ahead, bro.
No. Go ahead. Because I'm.
No, I was just gonna say it's just so many things that I've read over the years as it pertains to spirituality, religion, Egyptians, where we come from, all these pharaohs. Bro, this whole shit is a big ass game to control the masses of people. That's all it is, bro. When you got to think, when them pharaohs back then when they owned kingdoms and shit, when you have everything you want, you know what you start buying when you have everything you want? You start buying power and you start buying people because there's nothing else to buy.
But when you control the masses this way for the first time, what is a rabbit hole? And what is the purpose of a rabbit hole in Alice in Wonderland? What happened when they went down the rabbit hole?
I didn't see it.
So large amounts. Well, and they went to another dimension, another land, with different types of animals, and they were in a different type of world, and they lived with a different ideology, and off with their head and all that for the lady with the bit, all the rest of that shit. So we have a population with millions and millions of different rabbit holes. And right now, you could throw us in anywhere from the tip of your head to the bottom of your feet. You're gonna offend somebody deeply with what you think.
That's some crazy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And that's why just a simple lesson, right? No matter where you at in life, I would say be grateful, but I would say be a little ungrateful because you got to be a little ungrateful to keep moving forward. If when you start getting grateful, you start getting comfortable at where you're at.
Comfortable, yeah. That's a
So,
fact.
so yeah, I say be grateful because there's always somebody that's up under you. Whether if you are a overweight person, you know, I advise you to work out, but it's always somebody out here bigger than you that wish they
Right.
was you. If you're
Right.
skinny as hell and you wish you had some weight on you, there's always somebody that wish they was
Yeah.
skinny like you.
Right.
If people that's rich, think about this on a scale like this between the rich and the poor, right? Both sides have tremendous value, right? Because on the rich side, you get to live and do what you want to do, right? But on the poor side, you get real love. You get freedom. You be able to just go to the fucking grocery store and buy an apple without somebody bothering you. Just think if you was Will Smith. Just think if you was Jay-Z. You can't even just walk down the street. You can't even just ride a bike. You can't do normal shit. You can't even take your motherfucking daughter just to Walmart to buy her a car seat or a fucking coat. You can't even do this shit. Because people gonna be all over you. Do you know how that shit is every day? So I would say both sides have a lot of value. Being poor, when I was poor, bro, and I ain't had shit, when I was coming up living in my grandma's basement and shit, I had real friends, my nigga. I
Mm.
had 12, 13 solid
Yep.
ass niggas around me that I could trust with my fucking life, my nigga.
Real shit. Real
I
As
ain't
shit.
never
soon as
had
I
that.
started getting money and started doing better with myself, jealousy, envy, want to
Oof.
take your spot. All this shit started occurring because I tried to better myself. And now I'm 45 years old, fucking alone, bro.
Yep.
My tree of friends, and this is why an old man told me this, bro, and this is some solid ass game. He told me, bro, that the reason why the ornament on the Christmas tree is up there by himself is because it's shining. He said that when you look at a tree, it's big at the bottom. Those are all your friends. As you start rising in life,
Jesus.
that tree gets skinny. And by the time you make it to the top to shine, you notice you up there by your motherfucking self, bro. And that's real
Hey,
shit, bro.
hey,
I done fucking lived it.
have you heard my song? I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but have you heard my song, Return of
No,
the
go
Mac
ahead.
from
I'm done.
Lemma?
That's the one that put
No,
me
that's for
on.
you. I'm asking you, have you heard my song Return of the Mac from Lemma?
I don't think Mac has.
No,
I
no.
posted it on Facebook. I think you did hear it. That's the one. That's the first one I posted. I've been posting your shit, Mac. Mike. I've been posting your shit. I think
Shit,
that's the
I've been,
first one.
I work the weekends, so I don't be on there like that on the weekends.
Okay, but yeah. No, hold on. Hey, Mike. Let me play. What's this
I
one?
was just
This one?
asking because his name, I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Mac J, Mac
Let-
Mo,
Yeah, no. Let me play this real quick.
What's this?
Hold on.
That's the one we just listened to.
Okay, hold on. I play it twice.
Who is this?
This
That's
bro.
me. It was hot too. That's Arizona.
He's in the desert for real.
Shout out to Copper Stay Riding.
You hear me? John Wayne.
Shout out to Benny, Outer Scope Visuals.
Word to the dirt and the sperm. boots. Any bird that you curve is for sure I'ma shoot. Absurd with the bird that I burn from the boot. Get to spinning like the turn from the spur on my boot. Straight up, Black Colt, John Wayne, six shooters, John Wayne, double strike, John Wayne, good aim, John Wayne. Bird to the dirt and the spur on my boots. Any bird that you curve is for sure I'ma shoot. Absurd with the bird that I burn from the boot. Get to spinning like the turn from the spur on my boot. Straight up, Black Colt, John Wayne, six shooters, John Wayne, double strike, John Wayne, good aim, John Wayne. Walking to the cipher like Django on a horse. The tainer from the course with the flamer and the force. Consolidate controller, I'm a gamer with the force. Look like Vader with the force, Darth Vader with the force. You know I gotta put it, I'm like Vader with the force. Hate when I pour, I don't play when I pour. Look like Mega Man plays for the war. Baby like a sword, got the laser for the sport. Put it in the trunk, shit bump like a war. With the funk, got the fort off the jump from the sport. All that cowardly lying on the nipple. Southside crib shit, this little part. Switch in the car, windows dark. See your bitch back with a limp, with a breath, sharp and again, hard on the part. Pussy lips swinging like saloon doors. She walking like a moon for. Little bitch, this kitchen to the barn yard. What you thought? That's conchos to the soon store. Been doing me, think I need to do more. Being ready, word of free, word of too short. If you like me, you pack them like some Newports. Wild, wild, Southwest sound check, too hard. Bitch, Word to the dirt and the spur on my boots. Any bird that you curve is for sure I'ma shoot. Absurd with the bird that I burn from the boot. Get to spinning like the turn from the spur on my boot. Straight up, Black Colt, John Wayne, six shooters, John Wayne, double strike, John Wayne, good aim, John Wayne. Bird to the dirt and the spur on my boots. Any bird that you curve is for sure I'ma shoot. Absurd with the bird that I burn from the boot. Get to spinning like the turn from the spur on my boot. Straight up, Black Colt, John Wayne, six shooters, John Wayne, double strike, John Wayne, good aim, John Wayne.
Bring back natural beauty. You a real nigga, but your girl faking the booty. I pull up in the robe, yeah, I'm rocking a kufi. Am I here to rap or are we shooting a movie? If you ain't know what's in the details, it's all in your mind, not what you spend on retails. Some of y'all need that to giddy up. Just like you need a strap to feel like you tough. Okay, all weapons forms will falter. You on indigenous land but barely treading the water. Take a good look at your founding fathers. Manifest destiny on her biggest daughter. I hate to impose, but if you feel different stepping on toes, I'm black and I'm proud, just thought you should know. Rogue outlaw, don't catch a thorn trying to pick up a rose. I'm headed wherever the water flows. I'm evading the hounds, situations run critical now. System built to keep my people down. You know how I feel, burn it down and then take it back. 40 acres and a mule, we can start with that. Good boys still putting their knees to neck. I won't see till I see respect. If I bleed, then I bleed to death. Eye for eye enemies, man, I need the flesh. 66 Oakland, and I'm bang the set. Fuck John Wayne.
Bitch,
Really on a horse. Horse is holding it down for me.
That's energy, man. I ain't
Hey,
gonna
that
lie,
motherfucker, the production is crazy.
crazy, ain't it? That shit look like a movie
really
for real.
The production
like
is
White
crazy.
Mike on the beat.
I promise. Shout out to White
I
Mike, man.
fucks with that.
Yeah,
What
White
the fuck
Mike
you
on the
shoot
beat.
that at?
South Mountain, Phoenix, Arizona.
Man, my nigga already in the
That-
desert.
Hey,
He already in the desert.
you owe the video man a tip. He went
Outer scope
crazy.
visuals.
Thanks.
Leo, outer scope visuals. Yeah.
Oh man, shut up, Grumpy. Stop doing that shit, bro. You don't even know. Nigga, this is levels, homie. This is levels. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Everybody, you got their little opinion.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. I'm not for everybody, man. And I'm really not. I'm unique to myself, and that's cool.
But Mike, you know what? I think the thing that me and you resemble in is I used to make my songs out of my least favorite songs with the videos. I used to be like, I'm gonna shoot the video for this because I mean, and I'm not saying you doing this. This me personally. I like your songs when you get on TikTok and you the Macafram all that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That was the first one I heard you, and that shit don't make your skin tough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, nah, this nigga's crazy. But they made the videos. You know what I mean? I think your videos kind of express your diversity, and that's a good thing. You know what I
Man, that
mean? And
video
then,
was
bro,
nuts.
yo, Mac Mall, this nigga got a video. He got a duet video, and it's an R&B song. And this nigga is spazzing on that motherfucker. I'm talking about this
Man,
cute,
that's
the
funny,
cutest, the cutest little ass song you can think in your mind. Nigga, I'm telling you, but you know, we all we got three artistic minds in here, man. Not autistic, you fucking clickbaiter bitches.
I'm definitely autistic.
Artistic.
I'm on that motherfucking spectrum somewhere.
Yeah, facts. Nah, I got the family, man. Hey, Fat Mike, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna shut it down because I do actually have to go somewhere tonight, and I don't want to really go.
Oh man, I appreciate you, man. I'm here. I was here until you shut him down. I don't even know how long we've been here, but I know I done
Man,
talked way too much.
no, nigga,
Mhm.
no. This is your commercial, bro. I need you to take everything that happened today, chop it up. It's on YouTube, it's on Facebook. Take this motherfucker, chop it up, make you know what I'm saying? Use this shit.
I'm gonna do
Use
the
it.
content. Mac, it was a pleasure to meet you, bro.
You too,
Tell bro
bro.
I
Anytime.
appreciate his time. Bro who stepped in here earlier. Everybody
Yeah,
who's listening with their pen. Everybody who don't like my shit, keep not liking my shit.
facts.
Everybody who like my shit more.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to thank you. Hey, Mac Mall, thank you, buddy. I love you. You already know that. Shout out to
Sure.
my nigga. Shout out to my nigga Chong, man. We do this, Mike, man. If you ever even if you just want to speak, cause you got shit to say. You know what I'm saying? If you want to jump on our panels, Mac Mall show is on Monday. My shit is just through the weekend, you know what I'm saying, whenever I get ready to do it. And then we got another podcast, let you know podcast on Wednesday. So, bro, if you just ever want to just jump on, man, we got you,
All
brother.
y'all gotta do, all you just tap in with me, bro. Whenever y'all like for real, man. Just tap in, bro. This all I do, bro. If it's something about this music or the culture or telling these babies something, I'm all about that shit. As long as there's some positive shit behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing malicious. That's all I'm worried about.
Oh,
'Cause
nigga, we don't do that over here. And I was gonna say,
uh,
nigga, the nigga Mac from Chi-Town. I'm from Kansas City, bro. He finna come to the town, bro. You more than welcome to come down here, bro. We cook up, we
I'm right
do.
around the corner from both of you right now. Like I told you, I've been traveling, but I'm in the Midwest.
Okay. Yeah, whenever you ready, my nigga. But you know what I'm saying? Just let everybody know where you at though. You know what I'm saying? Just yell out your
Fat
TikTok,
MIC.
iTunes.
Wherever you type my name, you're gonna see wherever you listen to music, Fat MIC, Fat MIC underscore productions, Fat MIC 23, Fat MIC 19, Fat MIC 1900, Fat Mike the Mighty. Anytime you type in Fat MIC anywhere on any platform, I'm gonna pop right up for you. That's what we
You
out here
did.
telling every bitch we see.
Yeah, did. Type time. And hey, Mr. Grumpy, it's okay, bro. You know, I was just saying, you know what I'm saying? This my nah, this nigga nice. If he wasn't shit, I might have just not read it, but nah. I gotta show my dog love. But nah,
Mhm.
Mac, what up, man? Tell him where you at, cuz you already know.
Man, it's your boy Mac Mall. You can reach me on Facebook at Duce Davis, Instagram at I am Mac Mall, and Instagram on Not the Shop Podcast, TikTok Not the Shop Podcast, and on YouTube Not the Shop Podcast. It's always a treat when real players meet.
He's a gospel rapper. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm looking at these comments. I ain't even looked at these comments yet. I ain't even seen them. I'm looking for that because I didn't know what you was talking about. I really should have been on y'all top or y'all was in here though. Next time I'm gonna come in here.
No, Mike. No. That's
Mm,
good. Don't pay attention to that. Don't, cause that fuck.
no.
Leave them
What you
alone,
talking about?
man. Them niggas,
Grumpy.
they ain't got a mic. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
One of the
about it, kid.
seven doors. That's one of the
Yeah.
seven doors.
Facts, man.
Type time. All right, big bro.
Well, I'm
Love you,
tap in,
man.
man.
Hell yeah, man. I'm about to go out here. I think Cal's doing this show tonight, and I think he's like doing the audio visual. I'm gonna go run over there and holler at him. But tomorrow I'm gonna do some shit though. So if you
I
want to
gotta
ride,
I'm recording tomorrow night. I ain't gonna record Sunday, man. I'm gonna do knock this shit out tomorrow night when I get out work. So I'll probably go live Sunday. I might do some Sunday since I ain't doing shit.
Sunday. Okay, all right, bet. Well, shit. When you get through Saturday, I'll probably jump on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna introduce you. I got on this panel last night, my nigga. I was over there. It's called Raging Tomatoes, and that nigga Angry Man was over there. The girl was over there, and it like, cause you know Angry Man, that nigga got like 900,000 subs, and not just saying that because of that. I don't want people to think, oh, you just fucking with him because he got. Nah, I fuck with Angry Man, but like nigga, I got to converse with him a little bit last night, so you know, just jumping on the shows and shit. So I'm gonna just start shooting you the link, Mac, so we can just get our face in these places. You understand?
For sure, man. Hit me up. Let me know, bro.
Got you, Brody. All right, y'all, man. This Red Pill Crip, Justice League, Not the Shop podcast. Y'all already know what time it is. Enjoy y'all weekend. We'll be live tomorrow from somebody's page. Just make sure y'all tap in. Much love.
A leader that's just following his dreams. I just bought a boat and now I'm trying to stream. And I just bought some dope, trying to find a theme. My shoulders where they lean, plotting scheme.
They bring it hard that I fall that I never were. Anything you see me with, I had to earn it first. Yeah, I had to grind hard, never give up. Get my mind focused on them big bucks. They bring it hard that I fall that I never were. Anything you see me with, I had to earn it first. Yeah, I had to grind hard, never give up. Get my mind focused on them big bucks.
Come and see how I do this so effortlessly. Step on suckers, then I go and go step on the key. It's 23, all I do is press start on the key. Shoot from the locker room, my nigga, I'm curried from 3. All nets for smoker cars and small vets. When I was working the block, we gave a small test. Pieces free just to get the clientele built. Now me and Anti-Coon got the